Welcome to the Joe and Borghi Show.
Shh. Today on the Joe and Borghi Show, we're going to be talking about revolution. Hey Joe, there's this cool thing now, revolution, and we're going to tell these fine folks about revolution. So why don't you go ahead?
I once read a paper in history class, The Anatomy of a Revolution, written by Crane Britton, and it talked about all these 4 stages. So let's talk
How many
about
stages?
4.
Oh my god, 4 stages.
Phase 1 of Crane Britton's Anatomy of a Revolution includes being politically weak, economically weak, intellectual desert, and class antagonism. As phase 1 slowly dies down, stage 2 kicks into effect with financial breakdowns, symbolic actions, rule of force changes, and moderates attain power.
Well, all those are good for your body, but you need to know stage 3. Radicals take place. So, like, a guy like this will not be taking place. War, boom! You just got shot. And a centralizing power in a revolution, council dominated by a strong man. Joe, you're pretty strong, huh, guy? And then terror and virtue, it's like,
Lots of war.
and we're back after the and now it's on to phase 4, where Thormodori required, and now slow and uneven return back to society. And as soon a big tyrant like Joe over here will come into place, and then we'll have a radical repression and aggressive nationalism.
What do you guys know about your revolutions?
Well, the Russian Revolution was a very interesting revolution because they had a czar, and the czar took place, and he kind of treated his people with different respect. But now we're on to a different person, and we go down to Joseph, and that guy, and he's Joseph Stalin, and his name's not Stalin, but that's cool because Stalin, yeah, his name's Stalin because that's the way his name was, and that's what his parents named him. But anyways, let's get back to topic. And Stalin ended up being one of the biggest and greatest leaders, but he also killed 3 million of his people, which is kind of bad. But hey, who knows? And then it ended up going into Stalin, and then it was a social democratic, and now, and it's still like that, and that's how it's going to be.
Welcome back.
Today we have a great guest for you. We have Mary Poppins, but she forgot her umbrella, so we're going to have a little bit of
Hello, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about the Haitian Revolution today. The Haitian Revolution was a great revolution, but it had its problems.
Let me guess. The white people felt like they were superior to the blacks, and the blacks didn't enjoy this, so the revolution began.
Pretty much, it caused a lot of chaos. There was over 2,000 whites that were divided in 2 groups, the planters and the petite blancs. The richest set of white people were the rich planters, obviously because their name is the rich planters. And the petite blancs were very poor. They were considered shopkeepers. So pretty much they had segregation between their own color, so that caused many problems. And then the black people were slaves and they got treated poorly, which was unfair. And the free people of color were pretty much just rich and they hired slaves. But that's what I want to talk about today, about my revolution, the Haitian Revolution.
And that is all wonderful. Let's move on to Joe. Hey Joe, what do you got to say about that revolution? And we're back with the Joe and Borghi Show.
Woo!
Hey. No more slow motion. We're going to go real fast, and we're going to talk about Japanese Revolution over here with Joe. Hey, we got 1, and you got 2, and you got 3, and you got 4, and you got 5, and hit it.
The Meiji Restoration was a political and social revolution in Japan.
Political and social. We're getting pretty social.
In 1866 to 1869.
1866 to 1869.
Which ended the power of Tokugawa Shogun.
Takagawa Shogun.
And returned the emperor to a central position in Japanese politics.
Hello, I am Mr. Emperor. I am back in central politics.
And culture.
Culture.
It is named for Mushito,
Yakasumi.
the Meiji emperor,
The emperor.
who served as the figurehead for the movement.
The figurehead. Big head. Thinking. What does that go back to? Well, you know that, Allie. Canada? Queen? Figurehead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Mr. Borghi.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Violent! No, I'm coming for that land. Champ. My land. My land. My land. This broadcast was brought to you by Derek Borghi, the wonderful and famous Joe Smith, and starring Mary Poppins. Boom, boom, without the umbrella.
Directed, produced, and edited by Allie.
And, of course, sponsored by Bauer. Thank you.
Phase 1 of Cambridge's Anatomy of a Revolution includes economically weak, politically weak, intellectual desert,
Got it.
and class antagonism.
Well, that don't work.
Yes.
It's,